Hey guys, so I am back with another pregnancy video, and I actually thought this might be a pretty good one for those of you who are currently pregnant or who are doing research on pregnancy or want to gift someone who's pregnant something that they will love and absolutely necessarily need. Total must have. And I haven't really seen anyone do a video on just these items. So specifically today we're going to talk about maternity or pregnancy pillows. So if you know about being pregnant, this is my second one. Sleeping is definitely a challenge. Obviously your belly is bigger. All the organs are kind of pushed together. You have like excess hormones that are causing soreness, like back soreness, hip soreness, round ligament pain, as well as indigestion. So there's also pregnancy insomnia. The key to having a good sleep to me is just like whatever you need to make sure you're comfortable at night. And one of the big things is sleeping on your side, because that's the best airflow, especially after like the first trimester. You really need to sleep on your side. The left side, they say, is the best because it doesn't put pressure on your back and restrict airflow to like the uterus and the baby and the womb and all that stuff. So sleeping on your side can be difficult, especially if like you are a back sleeper like me, or like you're sleeping with somebody else in the same bed, like your husband or your baby, my toddler. So I try to stay on my side, and I also want support from my belly, because after a certain point your belly starts to pull and it's uncomfortable, and I also need back support. So I'm going to run through all of my pregnancy pillows. I have 4 total, and they're all completely different, and I've done a lot of research on this, and I bought all of them on Amazon, and I'll link them below. So this is the very first pregnancy pillow I bought. You might have seen this, and this is what you assume a pregnancy pillow is like. So this one is a U-shaped pillow. Some of them are kind of like a more of a question mark. I got the U-shaped pillow with my first pregnancy because I could flip from left to right if I wanted to, and it has a long legs to it. So basically you can like put this between your legs, and that helps us support your hips and your back, and it makes it like that pain go away. And then this top part is where you put your head, obviously. So you can also prop this up if you want, and like kind of use it as like a reclining pillow. My first pregnancy, this was amazing. I loved it, loved it, loved it. It's very full and dense, and you can remove the cover and wash it. The only problems with this kind of pillow to me though is that it's huge. So I had it in a king size bed with my husband, so it was okay, but not when I'm like co-sleeping with my toddler who wants to be really close to me. I'm trying to train her in her twin bed. So this is not gonna work. And the main reason why I'm not using this time around, because I tried it, is because the neck support is not correct for my neck pain that I've always had outside of pregnancy. It's just way too, I think it's just way too dense and just like square, and I need something that's going to support my neck a little bit better, like at an incline. So even though it's a great pillow, it's just not for me right now. So, but if you don't have neck pain and you want something to kind of hug you, I do think it's a really good pillow. One of the things I did wish it did during my first pregnancy is I wish it kind of curved around my back a little bit more, because I had a lot of back pain, and you want something kind of pushing up to support your back. But it does support your belly really nicely, and it goes between your legs nicely. So if you're interested, this one is the Queen Rose U-shaped pillow, and it was $50.99. A little bit pricey, but it's obviously a very nice quality pillow, and it's worth the $50 if you value sleep and rest. And that's like comfort and sleep and rest is like the #1 thing in pregnancy. So that's the first one. So the next pillow I'm going to talk about is kind of brand new. I bought it about a month ago, and it's the Boppy Side Sleeper Pregnancy Pillow. It comes in a nice little Boppy case, like kind of like the Boppy breastfeeding pillow that everybody uses. So this is what I got, and the reason why I got this is because it's a side sleeper pillow. So because it has these 2 round sides, it kind of prevents you from rolling onto your back, and keeps you on your side. It has elastic in the middle, so it kind of stretches with your pregnancy. I think this is probably better later on in your pregnancy when your belly gets a little bit bigger. but it's very like soft. I like the design. This retails for $29.99. Has a ton of reviews. I like it. I think the key with this though is that you have to put it low enough, like so it's like underneath your tummy. I think I had it a little too high. So like I have problems when I lie down, like because I think like my lungs are so compressed, like it's hard for me to breathe when I'm laying down. And I think that this right now, you can see it's too high for my belly right now. I don't know if it's gonna get better, but it almost feels like it's pushing into my belly a little bit too much. So I'm not completely in love with it, but I don't hate it either. I'm just trying to get used to it. And it's supposed to grow with you because it's supposed to kind of like I said, stretch. So when you're smaller or when you're bigger, it goes wider. So I'm liking it more, like I said, as I move it lower. And I do like that it hugs my back. So if you really want that back support, like I was saying, this is really nice, especially if like you sleep on a wall and this is like against a wall. So I like it. I'm going to keep trying it out. It is kind of annoying though, like if you need to get up in the middle of the night and you kind of have to, all the pillows really, like the big ones, you kind of have to move it out of the way. But I like it. I don't love it. Okay, so the next one I got is completely like different. I like did a lot of research. So like I said, I wanted something that will cradle my belly to lift up because you need that belly support, and I wanted it to like not shift around because a lot of these are like bulky. So this is called the Baby Move Sleeping Belt. So it's like the dream belt. So as you can see, it's not like a pillow, it's like actually something you wear. So this one was like out of stock for a really long time. It's a little bit pricey. Retails for $49.99. But like if you're uncomfortable and you need to rest, like you'll be willing to pay the price, you know. So this is what it looks like. The part in the middle is stretchy, but it's very thin. But the sides have padding. And then the back is like a Velcro. It was a little bit hard. I've only had it for a couple of days, but it's a little bit hard to kind of get it tight enough for now. So I'll try to demonstrate for you. So basically, you put it on your belly and you have to hold it like this. See, that's why I'm like struggling a little bit already. I heard on the reviews that the Velcro isn't really strong, so it kind of gives out sometimes. So there we go. It's definitely got room to grow. I'm like right at 6 months pregnant, but I do find that this kind of isn't tight enough on me right now. It moves a lot, so at night when I'm sleeping it kind of moves. But I can see the benefit in that, you know, it just stays with you. It doesn't take up a lot of space. So if you are sleeping with somebody, it doesn't really get in the way. And technically, when you sleep on your side, these little wedges, they support you so that way it takes up the gap where your stomach and your side is. So I am not completely sold on this one either. I think it's a cool idea, but I don't know if it's worth the $50. And I think that it's kind of like a cool idea, but is it really functional? I don't really know. So, but if you're like wanting something that's small and you want something to stay on your body, I can see this being a plus. And it's really travel friendly, as you can see. So I'm gonna test this out. This might go back though, because I just bought it and I'm not like in love with it. I actually like this one better than this one because I feel like this isn't really doing much for me right now. Okay, so I saved the best for last. So the last one is called the Hicka Pop, and it's a wedge pillow, and it looks so simple, but it really, really works. So I like it because it's very small again. The wedge right here can sit between your belly and the bed. So when you're on your side, it kind of, you can like sleep on it like that. And I've also used it behind my back, like traveling, if I need to sit on a chair or like ride on a plane or on a car ride for a long time. I brought this to like a high school graduation on my first pregnancy because, you know, those things are long and those like chairs are so uncomfortable. But this is like very, very like the perfect incline for like sleeping on your side and having your belly rest on it. I find like it's the most comfortable. I also really, really like it between my legs too when I need some leg support. So sometimes all I'll do is I'll take a long body pillow, like a regular one, and I'll use that in conjunction with this. So this will either go under my belly or between my legs, and then I'll have the long body pillow also either between my belly or between my legs. So this one to me is the most comfortable. It's really small, doesn't get in the way, and it really, really works. So I'm so happy that I still have this. And this is great for like forever, honestly. Like I said, you can put it on your back, sleep between your legs, even when you're not pregnant. So this one retails for $25.09, so it's the cheapest of them all. So I definitely suggest that you start with the cheapest one and give it a try. And let me know what you guys think. Do you have any recommendations for your favorite maternity, pregnancy sleep pillows? You'll really, really, really understand if you are pregnant or have issues with sleep, how important it is to like invest in your rest. So that is it for now. Like I said, I will link everything below, and if you have any questions or recommendations, leave them below. And I'll also link my Amazon pregnancy maternity favorites store below. So until next time, I hope you guys have a great night. Ciao, Bellas.